Okay, I think, sir, we can go ahead and get started. Mr. Joe Ruzan, President and CEO of Vermont Slots and Economic Development Corporation, the floor is yours.
Oh, thank you, everyone, and good afternoon. I want to thank everybody for being here on a month that we celebrate Black History Month. However, we, as Vermont Slauson say, we always celebrate Black history. And my name is Joe Ruzan. I have the pleasure of serving as the President and CEO of Vermont Slauson Economic Development Corporation, a champion for small business and entrepreneurs in South Los Angeles. So we are especially proud to honor our distinguished guests with a token of our appreciation for the impactful contributions they have made to our community. Such leaders as Sharon Coleman from Coleman Construction, Robert Lewis from BCIF, the Black Cooperative Investment Fund, and of course, the Honorable Sidney K. Kamlager, who represents the 30th District and the State Senate. I want to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Wells Fargo, who has been huge, JP Morgan Chase, and Union Bank for their generous support, without which we would not be able to run such a fun and valuable event for our small businesses. And that thanks extends to the impressive list of leaders here today who are volunteering their time in the pitch competition to score our finalists. They come from both traditional and non-traditional lending institutions. Today at our panel, we have Wells Fargo, Union Bank, Comerica, JP Morgan Chase, Citibank, the Black Cooperative Investment Fund, and LISC, all of whom were here to give valuable one-on-one feedback to the companies presenting today. This aspect, the feedback, is important. It opens the door to the other side of the equation. We can have all the talent in the world, and we do, but it's that mentorship, that investment, and that understanding of how to access investment that pushes through the barriers our businesses know all too well. I am so pleased to be able to celebrate Black History Month with homegrown talent, something our community has plenty of. Today, you will bear witness to some remarkable talent in Los Angeles that simplifies financial support to flourish. These businesses are bright examples of the many ideas from our communities across the county that are searching for the opportunity to bloom. Before I go any further, I want to remind you that the best way to do this event is through the speaker mode. I'd like to take some time to share with you an exciting new venture VSEDC has been involved in. I'm talking about the powerful Community Impact Hub model, which builds on the success of the Best Buy Team Tech Center, our multi-million-dollar tech center in South LA, to combine access to cutting-edge technology and skills training with meaningful access to career pathways. This is the next level impact making. Los Angeles is a city of creators and builders, and the Impact Hub will deepen the programs and partnerships that help youth access careers in entertainment, tech, and even flex their skills as young entrepreneurs. VSEDC couldn't be more thrilled to host and invest in one of the largest new tech centers here in LA County, combining our decades of experience and work with the local community with incredible partners on this project, the Annenberg Foundation and the Greater LA Education Foundation. This unique public-private partnership will bring more than $20 million of resources for youth in underserved communities. So let's take a look at some of the remarkable people who have made a career out of investing in our community. Should I continue on?
Please continue, Joe.
Okay. Our first honoree is Sharon Coleman, CEO of Coleman Construction, who established a brand recognized for its ethics and standards of excellence, and who has spent a majority of her career advocating for minority colleagues through her best practices and her leadership at the Southern California chapter of the National Association of Minority Contractors. I think we have a video.
Trailblazing Southern California native Sharon Coleman serves as the founder and president of Coleman Construction. She uses her influence and entrepreneurial success to provide opportunities and resources for the community. In 1994, Sharon risked her own savings to launch her contracting firm, raising the stakes as she bid on construction projects. Now, a seasoned general contractor with nearly 3 decades of experience, she has worked on more than 400 private and public projects nationwide. Her exceptional work resulted in her distinction as Minority Construction Firm of the Year and Small Business of the Year for California's 48th Assembly District. A steadfast supporter of minority contractors, Sharon joined the Southern California chapter of the National Association of Minority Contractors, also known as NAMAC. The organization is a resource and advocate for minority contractors that helps leverage construction opportunities in Southern California. As president of the Southern California chapter and a member of the National Board of Directors, she implements a strategic plan to develop programs to support the membership. These include corporate sponsorship, expansion of major corporate partner groups, and incorporating government agencies, utility companies, and professional service entities. Sharon's passion for elevating minority contractors in LA County has been the thesis of her career. Vermont Slauson Economic Development Corporation is proud to present a 2022 Black History Month Award to Sharon Coleman.
Well, congratulations, Sharon, for your contributions to the community, for what you're doing for minority contractors in particular. And at this time, I'd love to give you an opportunity to say a few words, Sharon.
Well, thank you, Joe, and thank you, Libby, and thank you, VEDC. You guys have been a wonderful resource here in the community for a number of years. We have, not only have I personally attended classes at your location, I also have had meetings at your location for my organization. So I know very well of what it is that you do. We appreciate it. I accept this award based upon representing my minority contractors with the NAMC, my board with the NAMC, and of course my company, Coleman Construction. We have been fortunate to do good work here in the community and abroad, and we are blessed to be able to even be considered for this award, and we are honored to accept it. And I thank everyone who participated in the selection of this process.
Fantastic. Let's give her a warm round of applause, please.
Woo!
Thank you so much, Sharon.
Thank you.
Our next honoree, rather than hearing a long speech from me about him, let me tell you a little bit about Robert. Our second honoree is Robert Lewis, who currently leads BCIF, the Black Cooperative Investment Fund. He has spent a lifetime lifting up community through education and investment. And with that being said, I think we have a video that will illustrate the work that Robert has been doing.
Robert Lewis believes that the blueprint for driving political and social change involves investing in the Black community, generating economic empowerment, and taking control of Black-owned resources. A self-described passionate activist and doer, Mr. Lewis has 25 years of experience in the philanthropic and nonprofit human and social services sector. He currently leads the Black Cooperative Investment Fund as its president and board chair. Based on the tradition of cooperative economics, BCIF provides much-needed microloans to the community, allowing entrepreneurs and other dynamic leaders to strengthen the foundation of their businesses and organizations. His career is a journey of passionate activism. Robert has led grant-making initiatives for companies such as LA Cares Health Plan and the California Community Foundation. At the California Community Foundation, Robert was architect and director to the Bloom Initiative, a multi-year effort focused on redirecting Black male youth who have been involved with the LA County probation system. The goal is to improve employment and educational opportunities. Vermont Slauson Economic Development Corporation is proud to present a 2022 Black History Month Award of Excellence to Mr. Robert Lewis.
Robert, congratulations for being recognized by your colleagues. Please take a moment to say a few words in regards to your recognition.
Well, wow. First of all, I'm completely humbled. Thanks to you, Joe, and the entire Vermont Slauson team. There's so many people I could thank. The BCIF board, very passionate group of folks who are really leading the way on this work, and I'm just I'm along for the ride, just trying to do the things that I'm passionate about to make our community that much of a better place, just day by day. I want to thank my wife, Melanie Mack. Thanks to Kane Nicholas, our executive director, leading the way, and thanks to so many other people who have been with me on my journey. Recently had a passing in my family. My uncle, Harvey Ramsey Jr., also known as Khalil Islam. I want to just dedicate this and everything that I do to my uncle and my grandfather, Harvey Ramsey Sr. I know they are both proud and smiling and still with me as I go on this journey. So just trying to get the work done for our people. So thank all of you for this honor. I really appreciate it. I'm truly humbled.
Well, thank you so much, Robert. Thanks again. Let's thank Robert one more time for the work he's doing.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
And Ms. Mitchell, do we have the senator on yet before we go to our next honoree?
I don't believe we have the senator on yet, so I think we should move on and then we'll double back.
Okay, so I'm just following instructions. So
we're going to move to, we're going to move to the transition to the pitch competition. So to 1:30 is where we're going.
To 1:30, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I think I'm going to turn it over to my friend and colleague, Miss Crystal Mitchell. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Ms. Mitchell.
Hello, thank you guys. Thank you, Joe. This is an honor, and I do appreciate and I humbly give you guys my respect for asking me to MC this amazing event. So we're going to get started with that. Thank you, everyone at Vermont Slauson. You guys have welcomed me with open arms, and it's much appreciated. So thank you, Joe. And with that, let's get this business pitch competition started. So I'm going to go over the rules, and I'm going to remind everyone about a few things going on at Vermont Slauson. But first, we want to welcome to the Vermont Slauson first 60-second pitch competition for Black-owned businesses of 2022. We are so glad everyone can join us today for our first spotlight event of 2022. The 6 finalists we will see today were chosen by a VSEDC committee out of a pool of 58 applicants. They come from diverse industries such as food, service, retail, and consumer products, professional services, and manufacturing. All businesses participating are 51% Black-owned businesses based in Los Angeles County. Each company will have 60 seconds to give their pitch and about the same time as it takes to ride an elevator in a 50-story building. After the event, we will have breakout rooms and for you to network with our judges who are traditional and non-traditional lenders for our 30-second 30 minutes after the event. So stick around to the end. And we have some other exciting stuff happening at the end. So we really want to see you guys to the end. Before we meet the judges, though, I want to remind everyone who is here and will have an opportunity to cast their vote for their overall favorite company pitch at the end of the event in the Audience Choice Award. That's why we want you guys to stick around. When all the polls pop up on your screen, simply click your favorite business pitch of the day. We will be able to see who won the Audience Choice Award in real time, and $500 check will go with it. So that's pretty awesome. So we want to cheer on everyone, and we want you guys to be connected. So now that we're speaking about awards, take a look at the screen. I'll review the prizes. The first place winner from each group will receive $1,500. The second place winner from each group will receive $1,000. And the third place winner from each group will receive $500. Everyone goes home a winner, just like in sports, huh? So let's get started. Let's meet our judges. That's our first step. So our judges are traditional and non-traditional lenders who a small business or startup would typically pitch to. Today, we have with us Mr. Devon Davis from Wells Fargo.
Thank you. Devon Davis from Wells Fargo. I appreciate the VSEDC for hosting this, and I'm so glad we could be a part of it. Thank you.
Awesome. Mr. McKinley Tennyson from Union Bank. Nice to have you with us.
Hi, everybody. Pleasure to be here. Good luck to all the entrepreneurs. Excited to hear from you, and thank you all.
Great. Lisa Stevens from JP Morgan. Welcome, Lisa.
Well, good afternoon and good luck to all of our pitch contest contestants. Looking forward to hearing from you.
Vera Moore from Citibank. Welcome, Vera. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Crystal, and thank you to the entire Vermont Slauson team, Joe, and everyone who does so much work to serve entrepreneurs in the South Los Angeles community. Really appreciate the work you do and can't wait to meet the competition today.
And Mr. Kane Nicholas from Black Cooperative Investment Fund. Hey, Kane, how you doing?
We're doing great. Thank you for having us today. We're representing, of course, with the Black Cooperative Investment Fund. Excited to be here and see the amazing talent that's in our community.
And our final judge, Madison Richards from LIST. Welcome, Madison. We're happy to have you with us.
Thank you so much, Crystal. Very happy to be here today and hear all the wonderful entrepreneurs that have pitches to give.
Okay. Well, while all 7 judges will be scoring all 6 companies, 6 of the judges have been assigned to 1 company each for verbal feedback. The 7th judge, Madison Richards from LIST, is our tiebreaker judge. Madison, would you please tell us the categories the judges will be scoring?
Yes, it would be my pleasure. Today, we will be scoring. Let me start over. We have divided the companies into 2 groups. There are 3 startups competing against each other and another 3 small businesses competing against one another. The judges will be scoring each of the pitches in the following categories: how well each entrepreneur tells their story, their value proposition, how well they know their market, whether they make a clear ask, and lastly, did they close strong?
Thank you so much, Madison. Now that we know how our finalists will have to impress our judges, let's get started with the first group of competitors, startup businesses. And the slide has all of their names there. We will be seeing and hearing from our startup finalists in this order. Tiffany Lauderdale from Culver City, whose business idea is an empowerment product called Lips Talk. Eben Rey from Los Angeles, whose business idea is dynamic messaging system of lead tower called The Array. And Talia Boone from West Hollywood, whose business idea is an online wellness brand of DIY flower arranging called Postal Petals. Sorry about that. So, are we ready?
We are ready, but our first contestant is going to be Lawrencia Blount.
Oh, okay.
From Lawrencia Bridal Couture.
Okay, Lawrencia, you're up first. Are you ready?
I am ready and I'm excited.
Judges, are you ready with your score sheets?
Yeah, ready.
Audience, are you muted? We only want to hear Lawrencia. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Just a reminder, when 1 minute is up, Lawrencia, Tamika will call time. If you do not finish before 60 seconds, you may have 15 seconds to wrap up. After those 15 seconds, we will cut you off. Sorry. And do you understand?
I understand.
Okay, Tiffany, the stage is, I'm sorry, Lawrencia, the stage is all yours.
Okay, wonderful. Hi, my name is Lawrencia and I am the owner and designer of Lawrencia Bridal Couture, and we are bringing luxury bridal to downtown Los Angeles. Having my own bridal brand was always the plan, but after working in the industry for 15 years, in 2020, I decided that it was time to take the big leap. The bridal gown industry is a $3 billion business, and we are excited to make our mark by becoming a household name. In 2021, we gained great market traction, but this year we are poised to triple our revenue. Our competitive advantage is that we have a record-setting 2 to 3 month production time compared to the industry standard of 6 to 7 months. To help us continue to do our great work, today we're asking for $25,000 to help us onboard our rockstar team of employees and fund product development. Help us continue to provide brides with the best bridal gowns in downtown LA. Thank you.
Fantastic job, Lawrencia. Judges,
Thank
please
you.
turn to your score sheets. You have 1 minute to record your scores for Lawrencia. Okay. So you guys are, I'm going to give each one of you a minute. So while we're waiting for the judges to score, I'm going to take this minute to tell you a little bit about the Best Buy Teen Tech Center. The Annenberg Foundation and Vermont Slauson Economic Development Corporation partnered to restore a 12,200 square foot facility, and together applied for and received a grant from Best Buy to put a teen tech center located at located at 6108 Southwestern Avenue. We also have office space available at that location. The center will be complete with technology in classes. It's a safe and inclusive environment that will nourish our young entrepreneurial spirits through tech. Classes in technology offered there will include recording and digital music studio, film and video editing equipment, DIY fashion and 3D printing stations, event and performance space, culturally competent program staff, mentorship, internship, and other career-focused opportunities. The Teen Tech Center is an opportunity for our youth to thrive. You guys all know that is like the major thing that I thrive for, is to help our children become better adults than we are. And so kudos to all of that. And that's going to be absolutely fantastic.
Hey, Crystal.
Yes.
I just want to make sure all the participants and everyone on this call knows that those were not renderings. That's the actual tech center. And hopefully you all will be invited very soon to tour that facility. Thank you.
Yeah, that is beautiful, Joe. You guys did a fantastic job. Awesome, awesome. Great addition to our community.
And Crystal, while we're there on Joe, I think we need to pass it back over to Joe, because we now have the Honorable Sydney Comlager, who has joined us on the line.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get back to where I was. All right. Back in the saddle. So I have the distinct honor of introducing our senator from the 30th District, Senator Sydney Comlager. She is our third honoree, and she has really impressed me since she took office last year as the 30th District Representative. in California. Senator Kamlager is just 1 year, has been in office just 1 year in this current position, and has an impressive voter record that ranges from striking harmful language from our state's constitution to addressing the homeless issues, and environmentalism, and that's just a few. There I could go on and on, but for purposes of today, I would like to spotlight Senator Kamlager. So I think we have a short video.
California Senator Sidney K. Kamlager acts on her priorities of equity and access for Californians as she represents the citizens of Senate District 30. Elected in 2021, Senator Kamlager has an unwavering passion for criminal justice reform, healthcare equity, the environment, and affordable housing. As a newly elected senator, she serves on several committees, including chair of the Budget Subcommittee number 4 on State Administration and General Government, and vice chair of the California Legislative Black Caucus. With a trained eye on her district, Senator Kamlager tackles overlooked issues that are key to the social and economic health of California. She currently works on bills that will expand the Baldwin Hills Conservancy and also fights to provide additional resources for communities that have faced historic disinvestment. This is all while working to make pharmaceutical drugs affordable for all. She opposes harmful language and seeks to amend California's Constitution to remove conditional language about slavery and involuntary servitude without exception. And she wants to end homelessness in our communities by working to create a single affordable housing agency in LA County that will generate 100% affordable housing. Vermont's Slauson Economic Development Corporation is proud to present a 2022 Black History Month Award to Senator Kamlager.
Congratulations, Senator. With that being said, folks want to hear more from you than me. So Senator Kamlager, please take the mic.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. You know, I am up here in Sacramento and it is cold, but watching this video and getting this award from you all warms my heart tremendously. I was gonna say, when Joe said it, this isn't a rendering, this is the real deal. I have been there and I've seen it and it is the real deal. And just incredibly honored to be on here with all of you all. You know, most of the work that I do is really focused on economic justice. I think that is a critical underpinning to all of the social justices that we fight for, and the equity and the parity that we want to see. And so as vice chair of the California Legislative Black Caucus, as chair of Budget Sub 4, as just a vocal Black woman representing an urban constituency in Los Angeles, I lead talking about how we can support our small business leaders, talking about how we can acknowledge, you know, the side hustles that so many of us are involved in, because we are entrepreneurs, because we are innovators, because we are not looking for handouts. We're trying to stretch our mind and our own limitations to create something better. And having a state, having a government, having state partners and budget partners recognize that, because they certainly try to take it from us and then reconstitute it as their own. So how about us, you know, being supported by agencies and advocates and legislators who recognize what it is that we can accomplish in the Black community. So that's why I am so honored and humbled to receive this award. And that's why whenever Joe calls me, I pick up the phone and say yes. I don't know what he's asking, but I just say yes.
Well, I'm happy to hear you say that. I wish my wife would do the same, but that's not the case. But Senator, thank you so very much. We couldn't think of 3 more deserving individuals that have been recognized today. I want to personally thank all 3 of you and congratulate you again. And now that we have our 3rd honoree with us, I think we can go back again and recognize all honorees with a huge, huge round of applause. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
And I
Thank you,
want to,
Senator. How awesome. You're such an awesome person.
I know, Senator, you're on a tight schedule, but we would, love to have you stay on a bit if you can, but we understand if you cannot. We know there's a lot of work in the legislature right now, but certainly feel free to stay on. I also want to do a little house cleaning. We actually missed one of my friends and colleagues, Mr. Larry Reed from Comerica. And so I want to fix that right now, particularly since he is one of our strongest supporters, and I want to keep it that way. So I would like to acknowledge Larry. And Larry, if you'd like to just greet the group, and I apologize again for that oversight.
That's okay, Joe. I know you're mad at me. I'll get you later on when we're not on video. You know how I feel about evidence. No, welcome to everyone. Congratulations to all of the small businesses. Relax, breathe, be yourself, because that's how you'll be successful in the long term. Congratulations and good luck to you all.
Thanks, Larry.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna give the floor back to the MC.
All righty. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. So now we're going to meet our second candidate, our startup, Miss Eben. You are next. Are you ready to wow us with your business pitch?
I am absolutely ready to wow.
Okay, we're ready
thank you
to
so much
be
for
wowed.
Okay.
Judges, are you ready with your score sheets? Audience, are you muted? Okay, we're setting that timer for 1 minute. Okay, Eben, tell us about your startup company.
Amber Alerts. The dirty secret is that they don't work. They're mass versus targeted. They are static versus dynamic. They are disseminated and not updated. That's why the United States is going to spend $200 billion to upgrade public communications. Eben Rey here. Company is Neo Systems. I am a 20-year veteran of the information first responder network with my work in radio, and I aspire to provide first responders with the best public communications platform. My solution, the Array, is hundreds of public-facing smart LED displays that allow first responders to send targeted, timely, multilingual, and dynamic information wirelessly across cities. I have been invited and submitted a full proposal to the National Science Foundation's Innovations Program. Today, I am seeking $75,000 towards a second iteration of our technology and strategic advisors. So who wants to help me revolutionize how communities and cities communicate? My name is Eben Rey, company Neo Systems, my solution, the Array. Thank you so much.
Well, you did as you promised, Eben. You wowed us. Thank you so much. Judges, please turn to your score sheets. You have 1 minute to record your scores. That was just pretty awesome. Who says Black folks are not in science? So now we're going to turn to why our judges are judging. We're going to turn to our next slide series, and we're going to talk about the CEO series. So tell me, how many people here in the audience are entrepreneurs? Raise my hand. If you're an entrepreneur, this will be an awesome a series for you to help motivate you to move your business to that next level. Vermont Slauson is currently accepting registrations for the CEO series that starts on March 1st and ends on April 28th. The CEO series is designed to teach entrepreneurs everything that they need to know about how to start a business. It's a 10-session series for startups and small businesses that go over every aspect of running a business, including becoming loan ready and perfecting your pitch. In this hands-on business training, you will identify and develop the following tools: the CEO mindset, market, need, and target market, sales and marketing research, operation and marketing, becoming bankable, Become a business financial know-how made easy, insurance, taxes, and accounting, registering a business, and how to get loan ready. The CEO series cohort meets once a week and runs from March 1st to April 28th. So hurry along and get your registrations now, guys. Okay, are we ready to meet our third candidate? So this is Miss Talia Boone, and her business is Postal Petals. So Talia, are you ready to give us your pitch?
I'm ready.
Okay. Judges, are you ready with your score sheets?
I'm ready.
Okay. Audience, are you muted? We are now setting that timer, and the floor is yours, ma'am.
Hi, I am Talia Boone, founder and CEO of Postal Petals. After experiencing prolonged bouts of anxiety, I turned to flower arranging as a creative outlet to relieve stress and saw a drastic improvement in my overall emotional health. We are a multi-touchpoint self-care and wellness company that partners with domestic flower farms to ship bundles of fresh cut flowers to our customers for them to design their very own do-it-yourself flower arrangements as a form of creative expression and relaxation. We are disrupting the traditional floral industry by changing the way that people engage with flowers from a ready-to-use product to an interactive wellness experience, thus using DIY flower arranging to meet the booming demand for self-care solutions in both the direct-to-consumer and B2B segments. We're now seeking a $1 million investment for marketing and the development of our SaaS companion product that will help us reach $5 million in annual revenue within the next 3 years.
Hi.
Are you ready to hop on the new age floral train to radical self-care and mindfulness?
Thank you, Talia. That was awesome. I am so impressed with all of these startup business concepts. This is awesome. You guys are taking businesses to that next level. Judges, please turn to your score sheets. You will have 1 minute to record your scores for Talia. Great job, everyone. So now we're going to move on to our next slide, and we have a save the date for her story and 40th anniversary for Vermont Slauson. So, you know, guys, this month was Black History Month. Now next month is her month, my month, the women's month. So we're going to raise up women, and we're going to really congratulate them on really being important in the business space. So judges, please turn to your score sheets. You have 1 minute to record your scores. While the judges are scoring, Talia, I am going to take a moment to tell you about the next event at Vermont Slauson. We are doing a business spotlight series, Her Story. This is another 67 pitch competition to help celebrate Women's History Month for women-owned startups and small businesses located in Los Angeles County. Just like this event, we will be honoring 3 women who have made meaningful contributions to our community, and we will hold a pitch competition for 3 women-owned startups and 3 women-owned small businesses. It should be a lot of fun just like today, and I am sure we're going to be mesmerized again with some awesome businesses that we're going to hear about. I also want to mention that this year is Vermont Slauson's 40th anniversary. We will be holding a black tie event this fall to celebrate. We hope you will be able to join us. Okay. So that's awesome. Mark your calendars, guys. Save the date. Okay, now we have heard all 3 pitches. It's time to hear from the judges. Let's hear what feedback Larry Reed has from Co-America for Lawrencia Blount of Lawrencia Bridal.
Excuse me. Hi, Lawrencia. I want to make sure everybody can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your presentation today. I am very impressed that you spoke directly to the need, and particularly the turnaround time. That stood out to me, that you spoke to the turnaround time for creating custom bridal dresses. I'm glad I have sons, so I don't have to pay for a wedding dress, thankfully. But I know that is I'm blessed and grateful. Saved a lot of money on haircuts too, because I was a family barber. Right.
Okay.
But no, on the bridal industry, it's always a big deal. You know, did I gain weight? Did I lose weight? Am I buying a dress too far in advance? Not far enough in advance? You know, when I got married, we had to deal with that with my wife, and not the gaining of the weight and all that. Just when you buy the dress, okay, now what?
Exactly.
And so that's a really big deal. I think that it's awesome that you have a space for that. I do know it's competitive in downtown LA. I would encourage you to make sure as you go out looking for capital that you do two things. You do a little bit more research or provide a little more clarity on the competition. There's a lot of competition in the downtown space. Space is hard to address. And then also on the capital ask, is that enough? Because the first thing that pops in my mind is inventory, salaries, insurance, things that transportation, design costs. And I just question when you made that ask of 25, is 25 enough? So ask for what you need plus a 10 to 20% buffer and let someone else tell you no. Don't tell yourself no before you speak to your banker.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much for the feedback. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Awesome
Congratulations.
advice.
Thank you.
I tell you, when I started my business 30 years ago, I wish I had had all that great advice. So thank you so much. Now we have our next judge, Mr. Kane Nicholas. He is going to give us feedback on Eben Rey on her the array.
Tongue twister.
Yeah, I know.
Well, excellent pitch. You definitely sold me on that 60 seconds. It's clear that your presentation style, your energy was extremely high, and you were very clear on what it. I mean, you had me on the first word, Amber Alert, where again, raising awareness to something that people are may not be aware of, right? So, I love the double entendre. Amber Alert and waking us up during your pitch.
Thank you.
In terms of raising energy, had a wow factor. Just on the other side of it as well, because it's such a sensitive issue when it comes to, this is very important to our society. People who may, and again, you don't need an Amber Alert until you need it. Right. And so that technology, if you had broadened that out a little bit, and I know it was only 1 minute, but in terms of just understanding that the soft side of it, you want your investors, you want to invest in this before you have to.
Absolutely.
And so the same way that we need an Amber Alert, translate a little bit of that is that this is why you want to invest in your company right now. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it is hard to get it all in 60 seconds. Man, I had like pages.
No, it's clearly scripted. Clearly scripted. There was not a word that was inefficient. So definitely I could feel that through the screen.
Fantastic. Appreciate your feedback so much.
Thank you so much, Kane. We so appreciate that feedback. Again, feedback is so valuable when you're first starting your business. Get it everywhere you can get it, and then activate it and implement it in your business. So thank you very much. Now it's Lisa's turn to give feedback on Talia.
Hi, Talia.
Hi, Lisa.
First, I want to thank you for just acknowledging the wellness that we all need. I always think about, Mother Nature has put so much on the earth for us to kind of just absorb, and you bringing it out in flower arrangements to me says a lot. Flowers are more than just a bouquet you receive on Valentine's Day and Mother's Day and so on. And the fact that you've gone over and above by acknowledging your own anxiety and said, there's something that I can do, not only for myself, but for others, that was so commendable. So to put that in 60 seconds, I don't know how you did it, but you did a great job. I love that your business is disrupting the floral arrangements. I relate grass, just putting my feet in the grass when I'm stressed is to calm down. And the fact that this is a DIY to me says so much more, because it forces the person to really sit back and see, where the stress levels are and so on. So I just want to say thank you on that. I also want to add your, ask of $1 million. I love that you looked at it as a fivefold. And that to me is important. You have to know when you're seeking a number, you have to be able to tell your investor how that money will turn over. And the fact that you looked at it not as just, I'm seeking $1 million to do working in capital or staffing, but I'm going to turn this money over 5 times is huge. And I think you're going to do very, very well and be successful. I love your closing. I think it was strong. And I myself already know that I want a DIY for myself. So again, I think you did a great job. It's hard to put all that in 60 seconds, but I had a clear understanding of who you are, what you're representing, and how it can change a person's life. And that's what business is about. When you find the need and you can solve that need, you've got a successful business. So congratulations to you.
Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate the feedback. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Thank you, Lisa. We appreciate it. Now, before we transition to the small business round, let's all give all of the candidates a big round of applause for them pitching their business ideas.
Woo! Congratulations.
Congratulations to you guys. Okay, now we are going to transition over to the small business pitch. So in this section of the competition, we will hear from 3 small businesses who are competing for the first, second, and third prize. To review, the judges will be scoring the pitches in the following categories: how well they tell their story, their value proposition, how well they know their market, whether they made a clear ask, and did they close strong? So very important. Now that we've been reminded of what the judges are looking for, let's get started with the next group of competitors, the small business pitch. We will be seeing and hearing from our small business finalists in this order: Trevor Hoover from Inglewood, whose business is a chicken wing restaurant with a special recipe called Wingopolis. Ingenia Canton from Sherman Oaks, whose business is a vegan, organic, and non-toxic skin and hair care products for women, men, and children, called Zahari Beauty. And our third finalist is Nakia Hanna from Long Beach, whose business is a hygiene company called Hygiene First. So, Trevor, you are up first. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, judges, are you ready with your score sheets? Thumbs up. Audience, are you muted? We only want to hear Trevor while he pitches. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Just as a reminder, when your 1 minute is up, Trevor, Gabby will call time. If you do not finish before 60 seconds, you may have 15 seconds to wrap up. After those 15 seconds, we will cut you off. Sorry, dude. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Trevor, tell us about your business.
Hi, I'm Trevor. For over 40 years, I've eaten the wings that I hope many of you will come to want and love, just as I did as a kid growing up on the south side of Chicago. Grandma made the wings and handed me the hot sauce. A love affair was born. Today we call it Wingopolis. I invite you to come on in to enjoy the fresh, healthy, tasty wings that still uses grandma's same original recipe. Utilizing a hybrid method of traditional cooking and innovative fryer technology in an effort to bring you a healthier, less greasy wing, Wingopolis has gourmet wings featuring my grandmother's original buffalo sauce and our world famous lemon pepper wings. It's a triple double, just like the basketball term. Bursts in your mouth like a neutron. When you bite into it, you taste lemon and meat all the way through. Boom. That's in addition to our other mouth-watering flavors and delicious size. $3 billion market, 10.3% year-over-year increase. I'm asking for $104,000 for operations, marketing, 6 fryers, event, and 2 employees. Your wings are on their way. My grandmother and I appreciate your business.
Thank you, Trevor. Wow. You know, all I had was a tangerine today. I am hungry. I think I'm gonna have to come down there after I leave here. Judges, are you ready with your turn to your score sheets? You have 1 minute to score and to record your scores for Trevor. All right. Okay, while we wait for the judges to complete their scoring, we're going to talk about the Business Health 101 series while we're waiting. The Business Health 101 series focuses on supporting business leaders to help them see the path to grow their business from the perspective of profitability, future positioning, and sustainability. This program is in partnership with MK Circle CEO Institute. This is a 4-week course series for small businesses looking to grow. It includes a mastermind workshop with peer networking. A select group of cohorts will meet one-on-one with a consultant 2 times a month. Everyone in the cohort will learn how to give pitch presentations. It runs from March 1st to June 16th. The link to register is in the chat. So hurry up, guys. You guys may want to be the next competitors and the next finalists in the next event that Vermont Slosson is hosting. Okay, are we ready for our next finalist? All righty. So we are about to hear from Anjanae Canton. And Anjanae, are you ready? Are you ready to impress us?
I am ready.
Okay. And Vera, are you ready to judge? Okay. So again, 1 minute. The timer is going to be set for 1 minute. So tell us about your company.
Hi, my name is Anjanae Canton, and I began using my background in chemistry in 2007 to formulate non-toxic skin and hair care solutions when I found myself very ill, overweight, and with 18 large fibroids. When trying to figure out the cause, I learned that 9 of the toxic ingredients in cosmetics products negatively impacted Black women's health more than other races. We are a green beauty brand. We use clean ingredients and sustainable packaging, something that the $42.5 billion cosmetics industry does not do. We've been in Macy's. We are in over a dozen stores across the US, and we are excited about our newest partner, Walmart Canada, because of Canada's zero tolerance for toxic ingredients. We are asking for $150,000 to help boost our Girls Beauty Initiative, enhance our API and CRM systems, and to lease a larger space where we can have a recycling center that will help give us an additional income stream. Help us be an unapologetic beauty brand and sustain and reduce climate change.
All righty. Thank you. We're so impressed with all of you. You guys' pitches have just been phenomenal. Judges, please turn to your score sheets. You have 1 minute to record your score. Okay, so now we're going to move on to another great program for Vermont Slosson has to offer for our community. It is the VSEDC loan program. Every business at some point is going to need a loan. We're preparing you to be loan ready, and it's important. That's one of the areas that I focus on in my business, is making sure that our small business community is bankable. The pitch is over, and judges have 1 minute to fill out their forms, and I'm going to tell you about the program. So some of you might not be aware that Vermont Slosson Economic Development Corporation is also a community development financial institution or a CDFI, which means that they can make small business loans to our small business community. The key is that these loans are meant for business owners who might have a difficult time accessing traditional bank loans. VSEDC offers microloans from $5,000 to $50,000, and they also have small business loans from $50,000 to $250,000. When you apply for a loan with VSEDC, you are assigned a business coach to work with you through the entire loan process, getting your business bankable. And this is so important. So we are, so you guys want to take advantage of that. It's very difficult for some businesses to acquire loans. So if you have a business coach helping you get to that place, that's absolutely fantastic. It targets financing for entrepreneurs and small businesses who have insufficient access to conventional commercial credit. So go on over to vsedc.org and click Get Started to apply today. Okay, So we are ready with our third finalist. Miss Nakia, are you ready to give us your pitch?
I am so excited and ready.
Okay, judges, are you ready with your score sheets? Thumbs up. Audience, you know what to do, right? Mute yourself. And we're setting the timer. Gabby will call the time after 1 minute. Nakia, tell us about your company.
Have you ever left the house and thought, oh my God, I forgot deodorant? Or in these cold, dry days, thinking, oh, I need chapstick. And women, how do you actually prepare for your menstrual emergency when you're away from the house? Hello, my name is Nakia Hanna, and I am the creator and founder of Hygiene First, a trademark vending machine business where we ship vending machines nationwide. We're asking for a $75,000 investment so we can hire a part-time admin and to create an app so you can find your local Hygiene First vending machine in your area. Our target customers are amusement parks, schools, nonprofits, as well as 10 cities that house the homeless, not to mention these sports facilities, because women like sports too. So hygiene has no gender, but it does leave a lasting impression. So our motto is hygiene anywhere, everywhere.
Thank you, Nakia. That's pretty awesome. That's a good idea, especially in the world we're living in today. You guys are just absolutely phenomenal. Everyone should want to support your business. Judges, are you ready with your score sheet? And you have 1 minute to record your scores for Nakia. And I am ready to move forward. Right? So nice job, all of you. Congratulations. Now that we're at the end of the round, it's time to hear Devon's feedback for Nakia. And after that, we should be able to announce the winners from both rounds. Once we announce the winners, it's time for the audience to be the judge with the Audience Choice Award. A poll will pop up with each of the presenters' names and companies in the order that they appeared. The Audience Choice Award is the best pitch overall, as it is chosen by you, and the winners get an extra $500. You think the show would be over at that point, but no, we have set up breakout rooms with our judges who, if you remember, are traditional and non-traditional lenders for everyone to network within for 30 minutes. You will be able to click in and out of the room and visit each one of the judges. And that's pretty awesome, guys. You don't usually have that opportunity to meet a traditional lender or a non-traditional lender in a setting of this nature. They're wild, they're excited. So who knows? Somebody else might be walking away with a loan today as well. Outstanding job, you guys. Okay, now that we have heard all the pitches, time to hear from the judges. Let's hear what advice McKinley Tennyson from Union Bank has for Trevor Hoover, whose company is called Weenopolis.
Hi, Trevor. First of all, I want to say that was great enthusiasm. And I'm a fellow Midwesterner from Indianapolis and have family in Chicago, so I got love right there. Some advice I would give you is obviously make sure you've got a great concept, a great chef, and also your location and kind of where you're going to be at. And also think about some of the consumers' taste and changes in terms of just the food industry in general. That's pretty much it. I would say keep going forward. And the last thing I'll echo that one of my colleagues said earlier is kind of overestimate kind of your working capital needs and all that stuff to get started or expand your business.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, after I heard him, I added 20% to it. So went
there you go.
7,000 that we practiced on to 104,000. So I appreciate that. Absolutely. Always taking the cues and insight. So thank you for your time.
No problem.
All right.
All right. Thank you, McKinley, for that great advice. Again, guys, it is really important to make sure you're asking enough money because it's hard to go back and ask to add money to it when you run out. Let's move on to Vera Moore from Citibank. What advice and feedback do you have for Injanaya?
The incredible pitch. I was really happy and inspired by the information that you shared. I really appreciate your strong start in terms of highlighting your technical expertise and your chemistry background. I thought that was really strong, and some of the research that you provided was especially strong. I also appreciate your vulnerability in terms of sharing your own healthcare background and challenges that you've experienced, which I think added credibility to your pitch. I would say that I really appreciated also your triple bottom line. So in addition to addressing healthcare, you're also addressing climate and sustainability, which is definitely on the forefront of this century, something that a lot of corporations are really having top of mind at this point, while also wanting to turn a profit. I also think that you did a great job with highlighting your proof of concept, especially by the demonstrated expansion. So expanding into Walmart Canada, being in Macy's and a dozen other retailers, that was really inspiring. In terms of some constructive feedback, I would definitely want to hear more about supply chain and logistics. So for instance, in this COVID environment where products and ingredients are more costly, how do you plan to handle that? I definitely want to hear more about the competition as well. So certainly understand that you were going to have more green ingredients, not only in the actual product, but the packaging, but what are other competitors doing right now that really sets you apart? I also wanted to hear more in terms of the sort of quantifiable outcomes. So really, how are you going to move the needle in terms of Black women's healthcare or in terms of climate? And then I would also strongly encourage you to consider a phased approach. So I heard a lot of activities. So not only the actual product, the packaging, but also a recycling center. I heard about a girls program, and certainly want to make sure that you're thinking about bandwidth and capacity, because you want to make sure that you're executing everything well and not biting off too much more than you can chew.
Thank you, Vera.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And like the other people say, there's only so much you can say in 60 seconds. We've been in business since 2015. So this has all been an incremental process. And I appreciate your feedback. And I'm gonna, you know, if we talk in a breakout room, I will answer all of those questions for you. And anyone else who wants to hear it. But thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you, Vera, for that great feedback. It's always good to start our businesses in stages so that we can grow to the capacity that we can handle. Let's move on to Devon Davis from Wells Fargo. What advice and feedback do you have for Nakia?
Great. Thank you. First of all, Nakia, thank you for that. Thanks to all the presenters for having the courage and the forethought to actually do this. So that's a winner right there. First of all, I thought you had a great introduction. You kind of pulled everyone in before you even got to your name and product and did it quickly. So that was a great job right there, is bringing everyone in. Constructive criticism, I did want to hear more about how you're going to get these vending machines, what your successes have been, what the competition is doing. So a little bit more about kind of the market out there and what I guess leads you have already or successes you have already. But I also thought you did a great job of pulling different segments in. You talked about women in sports. You talked about the tent city. You know, a lot of people have a lot of connections to homelessness. So, and then you talked about amusement parks. That brings in families. And again, you're just bringing people in. That brings kind of that market you're going to serve. So that's really great. And then kind of the last close, again, everybody wants to make a good lasting impression. So that hook was very good at the end as well. So congrats on that.
Thank you so much. We're currently in the Green Dot School District. We are nationwide and working with several nonprofits. So we are expanding rapidly. Hygiene first.
Excellent. Excellent.
Thank you, Devon, for that fantastic feedback. All righty, we are getting close to that deciding factor. So the judges are making their, turning in their score sheets. And so in just a few minutes, we are going to find out who our winners are. So let's give them all a big congratulatory clap. Yay! Congratulations, you all. Everyone's a winner. Yeah. So I will be getting the results very shortly. You guys did a fantastic job. We are so proud of you, and we look forward to supporting your business, not just championing you on here, but actually taking dollars out of our pocket and putting dollars in your pocket. That's how businesses really work, right? So we're gonna make sure you guys succeed by recycling those dollars in our community. Great job, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we got money going on. I'm waiting for the winners to pop up in my chat. You guys,
you have the startup winners in your chat right now, Crystal.
All righty, thank you. Great comments for the finalists. Check out the chat. Make sure you save that chat because you might want to add those comments to the testimonies on your website.
And can you tell us how to do that when we're done?
I can tell you right now while I'm waiting for the winners. You can
Okay.
hit those 3 little buttons in the chat room and save those to your computer and then extract out your comments and put them on social media, guys, and tell them all about this event.
Wait, in the chat room?
Yes, in the chat.
And we're also recording this though as well. So we'll make sure that we make it available to all of our participants and our contestants so you guys can have it.
Okay, thanks. Because I can make excellent wings, but I'm a little behind.
We got you. We got you.
Everyone smile.
So Trevor, do you guys deliver?
We're on all the apps.
All righty.
But you can go right to the website, wingopolis.com. You can order right online at the app on my website, and you can schedule orders up to 4 days in advance. Boom.
I'm gonna schedule it as of this afternoon.
I'm gonna just drive by.
5:30, folks, 5:30.
All righty.
And thank you all.
When I graduated from high school, this was our theme song.
We do want to
You guys
encourage other
excited?
business owners who are on the line as well. Feel free to share your contact information and your business links or websites in the chat so we can all help support each other.
Okay, guys, got the winners are in my chat here. Let me get them queued up so I can get you guys ready. Okay, so we're gonna start with, let me make sure I have all of the, Corey, do I have the first place? Do we have the startups first? Or we're doing the small business first?
I've just put them all again. So you're going to start with the startups.
Okay, good. I only saw the one. All righty, we are going to, you guys excited? Give our little drum roll. So we will start up with the startup businesses. Our third place startup pitch goes to Lawrencia Blount of Lawrencia Bridal Couture. Big round of applause.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Second place winner is Talia of
Postal Petals.
Postal Petals.
Postal Petals.
Congratulations. And of course, you all know who is the first place winner is Eben with the Rey. So congratulations to all of you. Good job, guys. Okay, now for our next group, the small business winners. Our third place winner is Nakia Hannah of Hygiene First. Awesome. Second place is Trevor Hoover, Wienopolis. And of course, that makes our first place winner, Ms. Anjanae Cantor. Awesome, guys. Congratulations. Good job, everyone. We want to congratulate all of you. You all did a fantastic job. Just kudos to you, and we look forward to supporting your business. Now it is time for the Audience Choice Award. You will see a poll pop up on your screen with the name and company name of each person who pitched to us today. They are listed in the order that they appeared. So choose your overall winner, your overall favorite. There is the poll. click the link. You have 60 seconds to make your choice.
And yes, contestants, you can vote for yourself.
Everything up. Up.
Yeah. Sorry, I've gone to, oh, shoot. No, I'm not at, oh.
Wait a minute, I gotta get past all the comments.
Corey, did the poll pop up for everyone?
The question.
The poll
is
has
there.
popped up. Have we ended the poll?
I don't know if we ended it. I know there's a couple people said they didn't see it pop up. That's why I was asking.
Yep, I can see who is ahead.
All righty. Who's gonna take home that extra $500 today?
Okay, Crystal, you have the results?
All righty, let me look in my chat. I got a lot of other stuff going on here. Let's see. Okay. Eben Rey of the Array won with 25% of the votes. Awesome. Congratulations. You are all winners. Continue to strive in your business. Vermont Slauson is here to help you every step of the way. So with that, we want to congratulate all of you. Give them a big round of applause, everyone. And give them thumbs up and hand claps and confetti, because you guys did a fantastic job. All of you are
Come off mute. Thank you all so much.
Hey!
Yeah, you guys.
Whoa! Excellent job, everyone.
Evan,
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Everybody wins, man.
job.
You guys did a great job. Great job.
So amazing.
Yeah.
You guys are amazing. Appreciate
So
it
I'd
so
like
much.
to introduce, I'm gonna turn the podium over to Keisha Washington. She's the Vermont Slauson board chair, and she's got us a few words of congratulations for all of the contestants today and participants. Keisha?
Well, thank you very much. And I definitely do want to congratulate the contestants, the participants, and I also want to do a shout out to Joe and Libby and the amazing team. This was awesome, and I'm sure it was a blessing to all who participated. So while this wraps up our event, it does not wrap up the opportunity that you, small businesses and entrepreneurs, have to network with our partners. So please, please, please hang out, go to the breakout room, take advantage of the resources that we're providing to you. And once again, congratulations to all.
All righty, thank you guys. So it looks
You know,
like
I just, Krista, if I just can say one thing
Of
before Ms.
course.
Washington, I know she's got other things she has to do and she's graced us to close, but you know, with any organization, you're only as good as your board. And one of the things that I've learned in my many years, both as a public servant and in corporations, is that you have to listen. And it's not just your way. And you're not going to be able to evolve as an organization if you don't listen to new and fresh and innovative ideas. You know, I've got a tremendous amount of experience, but you know what? Things change. And that's one reason why we built that tech center. We put a lot of money in that tech center. And I have to tell you that if it wasn't for Ms. Washington and the board that I have, we would never have that tech center there or the partnership we have with Best Buy and Annenberg. So this is how we're able to do that. And lastly, I just want to also let you know that these awards we've given today, they can't happen without these banks. And we have a few of those banks that are on this call today. I'm not going to name them all because I'll forget somebody, but without them, we cannot do this work. And it's all about credibility. It's about credibility. These banks are investing in us so we can invest in you. And they entrust us that we invest that money correctly. So with that being said, I just want to thank all the bankers on this call and extend that to those that aren't on the call. We could not do this without you. So thanks again.
Thank you so much for that, Jill. And Crystal, before you take us into our breakouts, I did want to acknowledge somebody else who is on the call. We have the Assistant Administrator of the SBA, Victor Parker, on the line. And Victor, if you would mind saying a few words, let us know if there are some upcoming programs or opportunities that the small businesses on the line should be aware of so that we can get them prepped and ready to apply.
Wow, well, thank you so much. I wasn't expecting that, but I am certainly honored. First of all, congratulations to all the participants. You all did such a phenomenal job. I am Victor Parker with the U.S. Small Business Administration, and small businesses and the partnerships that we have, not only with Vermont Slauson Economic Development Corporation, but the lenders that are here, some of the non-traditional lenders that are here. We are a family. We work together. Crystal, thank you for all of your work as well. But I want you to know, continue to engage with these lenders and with Vermont Slauson. We are here to make sure we're providing that technical assistance to coach you into various programs that we've got coming down the pipeline, whether it's procurement opportunities for you. Remember, the federal government buys everything. We've got the Olympics coming up. There are so many opportunities for small businesses right here in Los Angeles, and we want to make sure we're front and center in supporting that. And that's one of the reasons why I popped in. I am just so impressed with the great entrepreneurs that presented today. And, always reach out. Vermont Slauson keeps in contact with SBA, but you can always reach out to us at sba.gov. You have a great Los Angeles district office that's here to work with you. I always avail myself directly, and Vermont Slauson, the lenders that are on here know that. And so just continued congratulations, keep driving that entrepreneurial spirit. As I always tell the mayor and all the folks in Washington, D.C., LA is the small business capital of the world, and you guys make me proud. So thank you all so much.
Mister, we miss you here. Emma Maxey's doing a great job, but dude, we miss you. So we want, now guys, we are come to the end of our program. We want to thank you all. It looks like the breakout rooms are going up. So please feel free to click into them to meet with the lenders. Give them a few minutes to arrive. You have the ability to click in and out of each of the rooms. We want to thank you so much for joining us today. This has been an awesome event. We want to thank the Vermont Slauson staff. We want to thank the consultants and the coaches that are working with you guys and will continue to work with you guys. We want to thank our lenders. We want to thank the board members, and we want you guys to come back. We will see you March 30th for the Women's History Month pitch competition, and we're going to see some phenomenal women that's going to pitch. And I'm sorry, I have a soft place in my heart for the women business owners out here, so I give them a rah-rah, and because women, we rock the world. and so we want you guys to come back. So see you guys then. Go into the chat, into the breakout rooms, have a chit chat with the lenders, find out what you need to do to be ready to get a loan from them. So thank you all for coming. It's been my honor to be the MC today, and I do appreciate it, and I am humble that you guys asked me. Thank you so much.